A millionaire handed $20 to the girl who fixed his broken Mustang. But when she whispered, "You look just like my dad," his world shifted. What followed unraveled family secrets hidden for decades. Comment your city or country and subscribe. Richard Hale, a wealthy businessman, cruised down a lonely country road in his prized vintage Mustang. Suddenly the engine sputtered, coughed, and died. Frustrated, he pulled over, stepping out into the silence. He could afford to repair or even replace the car easily, but this one mattered. It had belonged to his late father, holding memories no amount of money could buy. As dust swirled in the fading light, Richard muttered, "Not here. Not now." From a nearby garage, a teenage black girl appeared, wiping her hands on oil-stained jeans. Her eyes were sharp, her stance confident. "Need help?" she asked, noticing the stalled car. Richard raised an eyebrow, doubtful. "Think you can handle this machine?" She smirked. "Try me." Reluctantly, he stepped aside. With steady, practiced movements, she dove under the hood, humming as she worked. Her braids bounced as she twisted bolts and checked wires. Within minutes, Richard watched with growing surprise. She handled the Mustang like she'd done it all her life. The Mustang suddenly roared back to life, its deep growl echoing across the empty road. Richard clapped once, impressed. "Well, look at that. You've got skills, kid." He pulled a crisp $20 bill from his wallet and handed it over. She smiled politely, but as her gaze lingered on his face, her expression shifted. Her voice dropped to a whisper, trembling. You look just like my dad when he was young." Richard froze, the words hitting harder than any engine failure. Her eyes locked on his face. Slowly she lifted a finger and pointed. "That scar, right there on your jaw. My dad had the same one." Richard's chest tightened. That scar came from a childhood accident he'd carried all his life. His pulse quickened, unease washing over him. This couldn't be coincidence. The girl wasn't just seeing a resemblance. She was describing something impossible to guess. Richard swallowed hard, forcing his voice calm. "Tell me about your family," he asked gently. Curiosity tangled with fear. "My name's Alana Wells," she said quietly. "My dad was Michael Wells. He passed away last year." Richard's breath caught. "Michael." She continued. "Grandma always said he was adopted, but she never shared where he came from. It was like a secret no one wanted to open." Richard's vision blurred. Michael Wells. The name echoed like thunder in his chest. His hands trembled. That wasn't just some man. Michael was his little brother, the one he lost nearly 4 decades ago. Memories hit him like waves. 2 boys in foster care, clinging to each other as the system tore families apart. Then came the adoption. Richard whisked away by a wealthy couple who gave him comfort and opportunity. But Michael was left behind, swallowed by the system. Richard spent years searching, chasing leads that always ended cold. And now, in the face of this girl with steady eyes, the truth was undeniable. This wasn't chance. Alana wasn't just anyone. She was his niece. They sat on the Mustang's hood, the evening sky painted in gold. Alana kicked her boots lightly, sharing her dream of owning a garage, restoring cars just like her father once did. Richard listened, his chest heavy. Every word, every passion mirrored Michael. The same spark, the same determination. His throat tightened. "You don't know," he whispered, voice cracking, "how long I've searched for him. And now, I've found him, through you." Alana's eyes softened. Without words, she leaned in and hugged him. Richard followed Alana home and met her grandmother, an older woman with weary eyes. The moment she saw him, she gasped and covered her mouth. You're the other boy," she whispered, voice trembling. Memories rushed back. The separation, the adoption, the silence. Her recognition confirmed the truth Richard had long buried. At last, the missing pieces of his past fell into place. Richard knew money alone wasn't enough. Instead of handing Alana a check, he invested in her future. Together, they built a youth auto training program, naming it after Michael Wells. The garage became a place where young people learned skills, hope, and pride. Alana gained her dream shop, while Richard reconnected with the roots he had nearly lost. His wealth no longer just measured success. It became a bridge of healing, proving love and legacy reached further than riches ever could. At the program's launch, reporters crowded Richard, asking why a millionaire would go to such lengths for a teenage girl he'd just met. He smiled, his voice steady. "She didn't just fix my car, she fixed my family." The crowd fell silent, touched. The moral was clear. Sometimes family is rediscovered in the most unexpected places. If this story moved you, share your thoughts in the comments, drop your city or country below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.